Okay, let's talk about the Photoshop interface. Photoshop is amazing because they were able to pack so much information into a little space. As it became more powerful over the years, more panels were added, more tools were added, and how to organize these took some real thought. Let's take a look at the workspace. Photoshop, like all applications, has menus, and you'll find everything that Photoshop can do somewhere in a menu, including getting help if you need help. Here's Photoshop's online help right here, and it's very good. Over on the left side of the window, you have your tools. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit, and you'll notice that some of these tools have a little arrow down in the corner. That's because Photoshop has so many tools that they've stacked them in one on the other. And so if you click and hold for just a moment or so, you'll see that tool will have other tools stacked within it, and a little flyout menu will come out, and it will give you the name of the tool and the shortcut key. So for example, if I'm here on the rubber stamp tool and I want the eraser, I just press E. Now you'll notice that there were a lot of different tools that had E as a shortcut, and the way that you get to them or cycle through them is you hold your Shift key down while pressing the shortcut key, and each time you do, that will cycle through all the tools that have that particular shortcut. Up at the top here, we have the options bar, and for every tool there are a number of options. So as I click on for example, the elliptical marquee tool, you'll see that it has its own set of options. Here's the polygonal lasso tool. It's got its own options. So that's the tools right there. It also has your color pickers for foreground and background. This is a quick mask tool that we'll learn about later. And this is screen mode. There are 3 screen modes, and their shortcut key is F. There's a standard screen mode, which we're looking at right now. There's a full screen mode with the menu bar, and then there's a full screen mode just by itself. So again, if I cycle through those, that way you can look at your image without any clutter on the screen. However, if I push my cursor over to the left, I can see my tools. If I push my cursor over to the right, I can see my panels. Let's flip back over into standard mode. When you have multiple images open, they open as tabbed images across the top here. You can change the orders of the tabs just by dragging them around, and you can also drag them out in as its own separate window. And if you grab it by its title bar and drag it back in, you can drop it back into the tabbed workspace. Over here, whoops, pick a different tool so I don't click. Over here is the workspace switcher, and it's similar to Bridge, where you have various workspaces, and again you can create your own workspace because Photoshop, like Bridge, is infinitely customizable. And so we'll talk a little bit more about that in the next video.